زينب مرتضى انتي ويانا بالشبت باء. ليش اليوم داخلة شبت باء؟ زينب مرتضى يا ماما، ليش داخلة شبت باء اليوم؟ إذا ما جاوبتيني راح أضطر أنا أطردك يعني. أنا أفتهم ليش دخلت إن أنتي اليوم هنا. يعني طالب أحاكي وما يرد علي، شنو معناها؟ هاي كم مرة قدامكم يعني، صار ايش قد حاكيته. زينب مرتضى حسن، ليش اليوم جاية بشعبة باء؟ انتي اصلا بشعبة باء.
السلام عليكم دكتورة.
عليكم السلام، اهلا يا محمد.
دكتورة عندي طالبة ما تقدر تحضر اليوم، فرادت إجازة من حضرتك.
منو هي؟
شهزلان داود.
ايش بيها؟
والله ما أعرف يعني شنو ظروفها، بس قالت هاي رخصة من الدكتورة اليوم بلكي تبلغها.
اذا ما عندها غيابات بداية الفصل الثاني ممكن يعني إجازة عن الفصل الأول، أنطي
لا،
إجازة مرة واحدة وإجازة الفصل الثاني مرة واحدة.
إن
إذا ما
شاء
عندها
الله إن شاء الله
غيابات.
يعني
وتكتب على
إذا ما عندها غيابات أكتب على كلاس إن شاء الله متنشرين الحضور.
إن شاء الله اكتب منها هسه حتى أتذكر أنا بعدين. لا
إي بس
تنسي.
دكتورة بعد ما ننشر الغيابات يعني أنشر بس
اي
على
اكتب
على صفحة.
هو احنا مو اليوم شنو مالتنا محاضرة اليوم، وأنشرت أنا من
على
أمس
على
على محاضرة
شهر
اليوم.
الماضي.
اي. أوكي.
أوكي ثانك يو.
أهلا وسهلا. هذا قبض. الميت الثاني قبض يا جماعة، يعني أنا سوري ما منتبهت له. فعندكم ميت الأول بيه 60 طالب، اللي يريد يجي على الميت الأول. Okay, so today we are going to explain and to talk about compound complex sentence, the fourth kind of sentences. The fourth kind of sentences. um, from its title, it means that we have compound sentence and complex one, compound clauses and complex clauses, to form one sentence. I cannot say compound sentence and complex sentence, but the compound and complex clauses are joined together in one sentence. Thus, we call this sentence what? Compound complex sentence. Now, in order to refresh our ideas or our mind from the previous things, we would say that the compound complex sentence contains elements of compound and complex sentences. Yani we have elements of the compound sentences and elements of the complex sentences to form one single sentence. Starting within a capital letter and ending within a period or a full stop. It is the most sophisticated type of sentence you can use. It is the most complex type of sentence, the compound complex sentence. It is not an easy one, yes, but if you understand the compound sentence and if you understand the complex sentence, you can easily make, or you can easily write a compound complex one. So, understanding how to construct the compound complex sentence will help you take your writing a new level of complexity. Instead of writing only simple sentences, by mastering the compound complex sentence, your level of writing will be higher, of course. Now, we mentioned that within the clause we have one subject and one verb, and there are two types of clauses: the independent clause and the dependent clause. The independent clause, this is in compound sentence. We found it, the independent clauses, it is in compound sentence, and it also can be found in the complex sentence as one independent clause, whereas the dependent clauses, they can found, of course, they can found in complex sentences. Now, what is the independent clause? Is the clause that can stand alone and it works as a complete sentence, a complete thought, like the dog barks. Whereas the dependent clause cannot act as a complete sentence because it begins within a subordinating word. Yani the problem is not within the structure of the rest of the words. No, the problem is within the having the subordinating conjunction word اللي هي الوين, which is very stick to the clause, very stick to the subject and the verb. It is very, very connected within the subject and the verb. اللي هن الوين with that with which with where with although with though. لكن الفun boys هذه احنا نسميها coordinating conjunction words. الfun boys, they are not connected to the subject of the clause. They are not connected. You can you can't cut it and put it within the other clause. بالمعنى مو إلا ويا هذا الكلوز. يعني ممكن أنت تخليها ويا هذا الكلوز أو الكلوز الثاني. اللي هن الفن بويز يسموهن coordinating conjunction words. اللي استخدمناهم ويا الcomplex sentences, they are called subordinating conjunction word. وهذه subordinating conjunction word تكون very stick to the clause that it refers to. Very, very stick to the clause that the subject of the clause or the object of the clause it refers to. Now, grammatically it is said here that grammatically correct sentences have at least one independent clause. A simple sentence here one independent clause. A compound sentence here two independent clauses, so at least there's one independent clause. A complex sentence, a simple one يعني أبسط جملة معقدة should consist of one independent clause and one dependent clause. So the independent clause is there in all types of sentences. In all types of sentences, the independent clause should be there. Okay? And therefore they have at least one subject. يعني هو dependent clause. What is there within the dependent clause? One subject and one verb. There is one subject and one verb within the dependent clause. Now, identifying compound and complex sentence. احنا قلنا الكمباوند compound complex. شوفوا sentences sorry بالبداية. Identify compound and complex sentences. فإذا سوينا مراجعة أن the compound sentence is made up of two independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction. شوفوا شنو سماها coordinating conjunction اللي هي سميناها احنا الفن boys. And a comma, there should be a comma or by a semicolon. احيانا نستخدم بدل هذا نستخدم هنا نقول semicolon. Okay, it is okay to make a compound sentence. Now, this is an example. We have here an example. The pirate captain lost her treasure map. The pirate captain lost her treasure map, but she still found the pearl treasure. Okay, so where is the independent clause? The first independent clause. This is the first independent clause. This is a comma and a conjunction word. Okay, she still found the pearl treasure. Okay, this is the second independent clause. ممكن أنا هنا طبعا أنا هنا ممكن أغير مكان البات ما أقدر أخليها للفيرست كلوز لأن عندي sequences of events. عندي sequences of events عندي تسلسل أحداث فممكن أنا أغيرها تصير complex sentence. يعني إذا غيرت البات ممكن أسويها complex sentence. يعني ممكن أقول what pirate captain lost her treasure the treasure map although she still found the pearl treasure, the pirate captain lost her treasure map. Although she still found the pearl treasure, the pirate captain lost her treasure map. هذه سويناها هنا عندنا بالذو استخدمنا الذو صارت هي complex sentence تحولت من compound sentence إلى complex sentence. This is for the compound sentence. The complex sentence we have the following one. The complex sentence contains a dependent clause with an independent clause. When an independent one so when the dependent clause is placed before the dependent one, the two clauses are divided by a comma, otherwise no punctuation is necessary. يعني if you put this one, if you put before the one, okay, they're here. So we are going to say I warmed the soup in the microwave because it was so cold. طبعا لازم ننتبه على using of the pronouns لأن احنا خليناها بعدنا ما نحتاج نخلي كوما. This is what is written up there. Now, constructing compound complex sentence. How to construct a compound complex sentence. You should first of all, in order to make the compound complex sentence, شوفوا from its name. It is compound complex, not complex compound. Okay? So first of all, you should have two independent clauses, and within these two independent clauses, you put a dependent one. Maybe for both of them or for one of them, so it is okay. يعني within the compound complex sentence it is شوفوا ايش كاتب لكم it's comprised or consisting of at least two independent clauses plus one or more than one dependent clause. Mainly it is consisting of what? Two independent clauses, and within these two independent clauses you put within one of them or within both of them, or maybe more than two, what you put a dependent clause. For example, though Mitchell prefers watching romantic films, he rented the last spy thriller and he enjoyed it very much. Okay, now where are the independent clauses? Where are the independent clauses? The independent clauses starting from this one. He rented the last spy thriller and he enjoyed it very much. This is one independent clause. This is second independent clause. I want to add more information about he rented the last spy thriller. Okay, so I want to say although he liked the romantic films, he rented a film which is not categorized or not regarded as one of the romantic. It is one of the maybe horror film or يسموها action films. Okay, and he enjoy watching it, even though it is out of his concert, even though he like the romantic films more, but he used what he bought a film which is an action film and he enjoyed that one. So this, as I said, this is the first independent clause, this is the second independent clause. Why? Because there is a comma and there's a comma and the first one is the dependent clause. The first one, though Mitchell prefers watching romantic films, this is what the dependent clause. After all, this sentence is what is a compound complex sentence. It is very clear within the second example. Very, very clear within the second example. Laura forget her friend's birthday, so she Laura forget her friend's birthday, so she sent her a card. At which time? When she finally remembered. So this Laura forget her friend's birthday. This is the first independent clause. We have comma and so this is the second independent clause. This is the second independent clause. And within the second independent clause we add a time clause, which is the dependent one. This is time clause, it is a dependent one. يعني هنا هسه من الوين إلى النهاية هذا يسمونه dependent clause. Okay? Now, to let you know how to write a compound complex sentence, first of all, you should put two independent clauses. This is one, this is two. For example, the team captain jumped for joy. The fans cheered. Okay, now, you feel that the ideas are of similar type. Both of them are happy, the captain and the fans, right? So how I am going to join these two sentences? By saying, for example, the team captain jumped for joy, comma, and the fans cheered. Now, this is a compound sentence. Till this point, it is a compound sentence because there are two independent clauses. I want to make it complex. I should add what? a type one of the dependent clauses. يعني ممكن شو أضيف؟ ممكن أضيف التايم clause اللي هم اللي هو part of adverbial clauses. كل ال adverbial clauses هي dependent clause. ممكن أضيف relative adjectival clause للجملة حتى تكون dependent clause. ممكن أضيف nominal clause للجملة حتى يكون هنا عندي أيضا dependent clause. فمثلا أنا هنا مثل ما مسويته هنا جايبة اللي هي reason ال because وين ضفته ويا ال second independent clause. ضفته بعد ال second independent clause. طبعا هذا راح يكون related to this clause. Okay, why? Because we won the state championship. ممكن أنا أقولها بغير طريقة. The team captain who who is Italian. ممكن أقول the team captain who is Italian jumped for the joy and the fans cheered. أوكي هنا شنو ضفت أنا هنا؟ ضفت relative adjectival clause. بدل ما أسوي الجملة بالtime cause clauses cause and result clauses because of لا ما كتبت هذا الشيء. هذا ممكن أنا أقول the team captain who is Italian, okay, or maybe I can say who is very tough, who I didn't see love before. ممكن who I didn't see love before عمري ما شفته جاي يضحك. jumped for joy ظل يطفر من الفرح. okay, and the fans cheered. صارت الجملة هنا what? compound complex sentence. بالأولى ضفت cause reason and effect clauses or reason and cause clauses. بالثانية لا ضفت relative adjectival clause إلها. وبالحالتين الجملة شنو صارت compound complex sentence. طبعا هذه ممكن تشوفون ايش كاتب لي سواها هنا. أنا عندي حالة ثالثة سواها بالتايم كلوز مو بالبيكوز. سواها بالتايم كلوز. ايش قال؟ when we won the state championship the team captain jumped for joy and the fans cheered. هذا سواء الديبندنت كلوز هذا الديبندنت كلوز. أنا استخدمنا التايم كلوز. when we won the state championship the team captain jumped for joy and the fans cheered. Okay, so it is a compound complex sentence. Now this is what is meant by compound complex sentence. Is it clear what is meant by compound complex sentence? Do you have a question about compound complex sentence? Do you have any question? Did you understand the forming of the compound complex sentence? Okay. يعني you have, if you ask you whether this sentence is a compound complex sentence or it is a compound sentence or complex sentence, you have to check the clauses. If you find time clause, relative clause, nominal clauses, if conditional clauses, you would say that this is dependent clause. If you have one of the fun boys, so you would say that these are dependent clauses. In this case, this is a compound complex sentence. إذا لقيتوا لا بس independent clauses أو بس independent و dependent clause إذا هذه الجملة شنو؟ complex sentence. وإذا فقط independent clauses إذا هذه الجملة هي compound sentence. Okay? Now if it is okay, I'm going to shift to our next material for this lecture, which is starting within the 3rd chapter of our book. I want to mention something. يعني هو بالchapter number 2 we have the compound sentence, I mentioned and I discussed the complex sentence and the compound complex sentence, which are going to be referred to, these are going to be referred to within the fourth chapter, the third chapter, and the fifth chapter. فأنا بعد ما راح أرجع بالفورث chapter أو بالفifth chapter أرجع أعيد لكم أشرح لكم الكومبلكس سنتنس، لا أنا شرحتها بعد ماكو. فهسه راح تشوفون إن بالباراجراف بالchapter number 3 اللي هسه مثل ما جاي تشوفون هنا عندكم what are the materials within chapter number 3. عندنا ال organization of the paragraph اللي هن ال parts of the paragraph, ال topic sentence وال supporting sentences وال concluding sentence اللي احنا 3/4 الحكي شرحناه وحكيناه بالفيرست كورس، شارحينه وحاكين شنو التوبيك سنتنس ومنطين عن التوبيك سنتنس هواية حكي. بس هم راح نرجع هسه المحاضرة مالت اليوم بيها معلومات راح تحسوها المعلومات معادة و يعني معظمها انتم تعرفوها، لكن اكو بيها فد شغلات جديدة لازم انتم تنتبهوا لها. اللي بعدها نحكي على البنكتويشن الابستروفيز. احنا حكينا على الابستروفيز بالبداية بالبنكتويشن ماركس ان جنرال، لكن بهذا الشابتر راح ناخذ الابستروفيز ان سبيسيفيك، يعني راح نشرح عنها شوية اكثر ديتيلز، راح تكون بالمحاضرة القادمة ان شاء الله. اوكي، فراح تحسون ان احنا chapter number 3 راح نمشي بسرعة، نفس الشيء ويا chapter number 4، نفس الشيء ويا chapter number 5، لان اذا رجعتوا فتحتوا الوك راح تلقون ان معظم الموجودة هنا احنا اصلا حاكي بالمحاضرات اللي سابقة. فانا حبيت ان انا اسوي لكم اياها اكثر يعني مفهومة، وديت لكم البي دي اف اللي هو بالباراجراف ستراكشر، اوكي، اللي هو راح نشرح عنه اليوم. فمو تروحون تسمعون ان يعني انا حاجتني ست مها بالمساء قالت لي ست احنا واصلين شابتر نمبر 6 انتم بعدكم متاخرين. قلت لا احنا مو متاخرين، انا شرحت مواضيع المفروض الطالب يعرفها قبل لا يبدي يكتب، قبل لا يبدي يحلل هاي التوبيك سنتنس هي جود توبيك سنتنس او لا، غير يعرف هو شنو عنده من كلوزز، غير من يجي يكتب يعرف شنو الكلوزز اللي يكتبها، يعرف شنو نوع الجمله اللي جاي يقراها. فانا شرحت بالبدايه انواع الجمل وانواع الكلوزز كلها، وبعدين راح هسه ناخذ الاشياء اللي احنا ما شارحيها بكل شابتر، فاحنا راح ان شاء الله نلحقهم خلال هذا الشهر والشهر القادم ونصير وياهم. اوكي، بس حتى يكون عندكم علم. اوكي، we have paragraph structure. طبعا شوفوا احنا بعدنا لحد هسه نحكي بالباراجراف. يس.
عفوا ست ندى،
نعم.
قبل لا تبلشين فقط عندي سؤال على الكومباوند كومبلكس سنتنس.
اوكي.
قلنا ذا الفان بويز نستخدم الكوما او السيمي كولون، بس
لا
اكو
مو
بعض
او
الاحيان
مو او
اعتقد
السيمي
يجي.
كولن، لا، يا اما نستخدم الكوما and the coordinating word، يا اما نستخدم الكوما والcoordinating word both of them، او نعوض عن الكوما والcoordinating word بالسيمي كولن.
اوكي
اوكي يا
زين، اكو حاله اعتقد ذكر درسناها انه
هايفن،
ترانزيشن ووردز
الهايفن.
اي مع therefore for example، يعني يستخدم اول شيء سيمي كولون تالي بكوما.
يس
هم تجي
طبعا، يعني انا ما راح
بالكومباوند.
ارجع، تريدني ارجع اعيد لك كل الكومباوند يعني
لا
الكومباوند
لا
سنتنس.
لا لا، مو قصدي هنا هسه ذاكره فقط اذا انه بعض الاحيان يجي الكوما او
مو
السيمي
هاي this
كولون.
is a very rough
لكن
review يا محمد فائز، a very rough review، يعني very quick review، very quick one، بس حتى اذكركم.
اوكي
اوكي، ان احنا عندنا اللي طبعا انتم لازم ترجعون للمحاضره اللي بيها الكومباوند سنتنس تشوفون شنو الشغلات اللي احنا استخدمناها الديرفوريس والهذه، واستخدمنا احيانا الهايفن اذا تتذكرون حتى تو لينك بتوين ذا، مو صحيح؟ صح ولا غلط؟
يا
اها سو هاي مطلوب من عندكم انتم تتذكروها كلها نهايه السنه يعني. اوكي، لكن
اوكي تمام.
انا كان جاي احكي انسى بس بالسرعه يعني، احنا اصلا حاكيها هاي ماخذيها، فبس حتى اسوي لكم يسموه احنا عندنا a very rough review very quick review، مراجعه سريعه للشيء.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Now we have the paragraph structure which اللي هو احنا شوفوا paragraph، ما جاي نحكي على composition، بعدنا still within the paragraph. يعني جاي نحكي على باراجرافز اللي احنا نكتبها، فالمفروض احنا هذا الباراجراف اللي نكتبه يكون full in its structure and in its meaning، بالstructure والmeaning يكون completed. Now فهسه راح نحكي على الباراجراف structure اللي هو الباراجراف organization which refers to the way sentences are ordered and structured. بالstructure هنا راح نشتغل على شنو؟ على الclauses. structured clauses يعني ordered يعني معناها put how the words are put in the paragraph, which one comes before the other, which one becomes before or comes before which one comes before which one preceding which, according to the meaning, of course. Why we are doing this? To get a unified and cohesive body of text. If you pay attention to the ordering of the sentences and the structure of the sentences, you will get a unified and cohesive body of text. The principal features to consider in paragraph organization are the topic sentence, شوفوا sentence not sentences, the topic sentence and controlling idea, supporting details which could be supporting sentences, organizational patterns and signal words اللي هن linking words اللي ممكن احنا اخذناهم. ايضا هاي اخذناهم السنجل words اللي هي transition words، اخذناهم من كنا نحكي بالباراجراف الاول او الباراجراف الثاني. sorry chapter الاول او الchapter الثاني. I don't remember actually. Now together these features, the topic sentence, the controlling idea, supporting details, organizational patterns with single words, these features progress a topic and idea from one point to the next. The progressive and the going on should be logically and fluidly. يعني ممكن there should be a fluid of ideas. The ideas are flowing to your mind. Okay? And they are logical. ما احكي فد شيء ومو logic. مثل ما قلت لكم مرة ان تحكي لي عن سفرة زوج وزوجته وتقول متزوجين حديثا، يعني متزوجين هستوهم وعندهم بنية عمرها 6 سنين وبنية عمرها 10 سنين. How comes recently married؟ من جاي تقول انت recently married، ممكن تقول عندهم a baby like within يعني infants months، لكن مو تقول لي recently married و they have a daughter, 2 daughters, a daughter, son and a girl, one of them his age is 10 years old. هنا ماكو logical بالكلام. there is no logic. اوكي؟ هسه بوقتها ضحكوا الطلاب قالوا ستي هم اجانب، يعني جاي نحكي عن اجانب يجوز متزوجين اللي قدام، لكن انا اللي جاي اقراه هو مو كاتب اجنبي جاي يكتب، انا جاي يكتب لي طالب عربي. فاللي هنا تدخل عندنا التراديشنال of our society whom you are addressing. انت جاي تخاطب منو؟ who are you and whom you are addressing. انت منو جاي تخاطب منو. okay. Now we are going to talk about the topic sentence and the controlling idea first of all. نرجعنا إلى هذين المصطلحين ال topic sentence وال controlling idea. Are they the same or they are two things? Actually they are two things. They could be in one sentence. And if the controlling idea it is not in the topic sentence, it is in 2 sentences, so in this case we don't have a topic sentence, we should have a controlling idea, and I mentioned this before. Now it is written there that the topic sentence is an important feature of the paragraph. Why it is an important feature? Because the writer is going to it is the starting point of your writing. You will find the topic here in the topic sentence. You will find the main idea in the topic sentence. Okay? So it is very important. It is the most general sentence in the paragraph and it has 2 parts. The topic sentence, it has two parts. What are these two parts? The topic and the controlling idea. شوفوا أنا ما كتبت the topic sentence. شنو كتبت؟ كتبت the topic, not the topic sentence. Okay? The topic is the subject or issue being discussed. It is the subject that is suggested by your teacher. It is the issue that's being referred to. You want to write about. You maybe يعني مو إلا الأستاذ هو اللي يقول لك اكتب عن موضوع معين. أنت تروح تريد تكتب عن موضوع. So this is the topic. Okay? And the controlling idea, it is, and you have a topic and your point of view, your opinion, or what, or anything you are going to mention later on and in the rest of the sentences. For example, I have here an example. Snow skiing is a challenging sport with important requirements. Now, if you have this sentence as a topic sentence, and I ask you, what is the suggested topic for you? What is the suggested topic for you? What is the topic of this? What is the topic of this sentence? What would you say? What is the topic of this sentence? What would you say? You have this sentence: snow skiing is a challenging sport with important requirements. What is the... Yes, يا مهدي سمير.
Yes, Doctor. Snow skiing is the topic.
Skiing is the topic, right? Snow skiing is the topic, right? What is the suggested
Yes.
topic for you? يعني انت هسه اختاريت من suggested topic، سويت له more specification. شنو suggested topic؟ شنو تتوقع؟
Yeah. Snow skiing maybe in festivals
No. That's snow skiing is the Wednesday.
or maybe we can consider it as an exercise
No.
as
The
an advantage
suggested
or
topic,
something.
it is something bigger than this one. Suggested topic, it is bigger than this one, bigger than the topic sentence.
So you mean this is that the small one?
Yeah.
We can
Snow-
say snow or skiing
No.
or sport.
Sports. Yes.
Sport.
Sports. Your teacher asks you to
Yes.
write about sports, types of sports,
Yes.
and out of these types of... ليش؟ لان انت عندك باراجراف، ما عندك يعني انشاء كامل حتى تكتب عنه. انت منطيك السماحيه انك تكتب فقط باراجراف، فقره.
So you give me a sport and then I will consider it
Yeah.
as snow skiing.
You are given sport. You were given sport as a general topic, and out of this
Yes.
general topic you specify it. You took what? Snow skiing, and you choose it
And write
as
about it.
the topic of your paragraph. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, so this is the topic اللي هو taken from a bigger one اللي هو السبورت اللي هو ما موجود هسه عندكم، بس موجودة هنا بكلمة sport, right؟ موجودة بكلمة sport. Now, this is the topic. Where is the controlling idea? You have a snow skiing now, and you want to ask yourself, what I am going to write about snow skiing? What is the things that I like to talk about? يعني أنا اختاريت من الرياضة، اختاريت رياضة التزلج على الجليد. So what else? What I'm going to do? بعتي general. It is still general. You are going to determine yourself. You are going to specify yourself. This is a specification. This is determination. It is the controlling idea. You control yourself. Okay? So you said that I am going to mention challenging. You are going to mention how it is a challenging sport, and the important requirements for this challenging sport. So these are the controlling idea. Within the rest of the paragraphs, we want, as readers, we want to read something, how it is challenging a sport, and we want to know more about the important requirements for this type of sport. So in this example, the subject of the sentence is snow skiing, which is the topic, and the predicate of the sentence expresses the point or the opinion about the topic. What is the opinion or the point? That this type of a sport is challenging and has important requirements. فهذه راح تكون عندنا controlling idea. This is the controlling idea, and this is the topic, and the whole sentence can be called topic sentence. Can be called topic sentence. إذا أنت بدك تكبرها وتسويها في داخل فقرة، فهنا أنا راح اسمها what? It is going to be what? Be called what? A topic sentence. Now, as the controlling idea, the rest of the paragraph will show يعني the rest of the paragraph ما راح تحكي بس على السنو سكاينج، لا راح تحكي you are going to mention how it is challenging and what are the most important requirements. Another example, the invention of the light bulb changed the world in many ways. The subject is the invention of the light bulb and changed the world in many ways. This is what the controlling idea. Although this sentence, it is not a very perfect controlling idea. هذه الجملة هي ليست perfect controlling idea. You know why? Because you said that it has changed the world in many ways. How? Economically, socially, what? يعني you have many ways. Okay? لكن لو قلت مثلا change the word in two main fields or in two ways, in two mainly ways، راح تكون أكثر. يعني what are these two mainly ways? You are going to mention them. لكن من تقول in many ways راح يكون عندك unlimited number of mentioning the ways. يعني what are these ways? unlimited. ممكن يعني يمكن ما تغطيه في باراجراف واحد، ممكن تحتاج لك باراجراف ثاني. فانت اذا عبرت على الباراجراف الثاني لا، صارت هنا عندك شنو؟ كسرت اللي هي انت عندك التوبيك سنتنس موجوده بالباراجراف الاول. لازم كل كلامك يكون بالباراجراف الاول. ف this is what the topic sentence, and the topic sentence يعني as a good writer you should put in your topic sentence topic and the controlling idea. Now you have an exercise in this PDF. We have an exercise to find out the topic. طبعا these are suggested topic sentences. هذه اللي عندكم suggested topic sentences. I want you to determine where is the topic sentence, the topic, not the topic sentence, sorry. Where is the topic and the controlling idea? Now, let me see. I'm going to choose names واللي راح يطلع راح يبين عندي راح يطلع بالrecording of the lecture. Yes, يا سورة مثنى نافع. Can you do the first sentence? There are people can avoid vulgaries by taking certain precautions. I'm going to call names. صبا كنعان. صبا كنعان. نجوى عبد المطلب left the meeting. يلا ابدوا شردوا. ابدوا بالشردان. Yes. غدير عباس هم شردت. أي واحد راح يطلع راح أقول اسمه. هدى رمزي فرهود، هم شردت. هبة مسلم صالح، هم شردت. كله راح يبين بالريكوردينج. فاطمة جهاد فالح. يس. فاطمة حسن عبد الحسن. فاطمة ضياء خليل. كرار حسين. علي عبد الرسول وحيد. ليش داخل باثنين؟ ليش داخل بحسابين يا علي عبد
ناس
الرسول؟ ليش داخل
ناس
بحساب؟
حساب واحد. بس كنت فاتحة بذاك انه قالوا علق، قام ما اسمع مني فدخلت نفسي حساب منه قال الثاني.
يطفي العد هذاك، يطفي. علق طفي.
ما قصدك لا يطلع ولا يسمع ولا يسوي شيء، علق ما ادري ايش فيه من مساء.
اوكي. يعني هسه انتوا تعقلوها ولا بس اللي اسماء اللي هم دائما يقومون؟ منى فاخر ومهدي سمير ومحمد لفتة ومريم حبيب ومها رشيد، بس هم اللي يعني وميسم صبيحي اصلا هم دائما تقوم، محمد تقي دائما يقوم، والباقين والله اللي يعترض على درجة اليومي اوكي. غدير عقيل. يس غدير.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
The first sentence, people can avoid burglaries by taking certain procrastinations.
Precautions. Precautions. Yes.
Yes. So the subject is about how people can avoid burglaries.
We don't have a subject. We have topic and controlling idea. Yes.
Yes. So the topic is about how people can avoid burglaries.
Okay.
And the idea, the complaining idea is, complementing idea is by taking, by taking certain precautions which are going to be later explained.
Okay. So the rest of the sentences are going to, what you are going to do in the rest of the sentences after this one? You are going to tell us.
I'm going to explain how, what are the precautions.
Yeah, what are these certain precautions? You are going to mention for us what are these certain precautions. Good. So the topic, this is as a whole a topic sentence. The topic is avoid burglaries and taking certain precautions. This is what? This is the controlling idea. The second one. ليلى فالح حسن. Yes يا ليلى. Yes يا ليلى. The second one.
Good morning, Doctor. Yes. Number 2. Yes. There are several advantages to growing up in a small town. So the topic it is grown up in a small town.
Leila. There are several advantages to growing up in a small town. Read it again.
Yes.
Read it again.
There are several advantages.
Yes. Okay.
There are several advantages to growing up in a small town.
Okay.
Yes. So the topics, it is grown up in a small town, and the control idea, sorry, there's several advantage.
Several advantages. The controlling idea is several advantages. Okay. Uh, the third one, most US universities require, yes, yes, yeah, Samar Nahsin.
Yes, doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
Most US universities require 550 point TOEFL score for a number of reasons. Uh, most US universities require 550 point TOEFL is the topic sentence.
لا ما يصير نقول topic
On
sentence. ما يصير نقول topic sentence.
sorry, topic, the
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Okay. And for a number of reasons, this is the controlling idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to mention within the rest of the sentences these reasons. Well, okay.
Yes.
And
For
the
a
suggested topic for me, for example, the teacher suggested for me to write about U.S. universities, or he suggested to write about the TOEFL score. One of them could be any one of them, and I work with it. I make it what most U.S. universities. I said within the TOEFL, most U.S. universities they ask for 550 point within the TOEFL test in order to join these universities. Why they ask for this number of scores? Because of several reasons, and I am going to mention these several reasons. Okay, thank you.
العفو أستاذة، ممكن تعيدين هالنقطة الثالثة؟ يعني شوي اختبطت علي.
Now, within number 3, we have most US. Okay, within number 1, let us start from the beginning. Within the number 1, what is your teacher suggested for you? He suggested for you the Bulgaries, اللي هي هذه اللي شو يسموها مو المبيعات اللي دائما يسمون بها discounted، شو يسموها؟ قولوا لي بالعربي. تخفيضات، مو يسموها التخفيضات.
اي نعم استاذ.
Yeah. التخفيضات. فهو قال لك هذه you have to write about Bulgaries and you want to write how to avoid these ones. Okay? Because يعني sometimes they cheat you. Maybe they give you يعني one good product and nine bad products. يعني بالتخفيضات هذه شو يسوون؟ يعطوك سلعة ويقفصوك ب9. ف you want to انت انطاك المدرس Bulgaries and you want to talk about how to avoid these type of buying things, okay? And you make it more specific. Your topic make it more specific. So this is the topic اللي هو avoid Bulgaries, okay? Now you want to make it more specific. What you are going to write about within avoid Bulgaries. You want to mention the precautions things, certain points you are going to follow in order to avoid this. So this is the controlling idea. This is for number 1. For number 2, there are several advantages to growing up in a small town. What did your teacher suggest for you? He suggests for you, not of course growing up, no. He suggested for you to live in a small town, okay? To live in a small town or small towns. You, as one of the students, you said that I am going to talk about how to grow up in a small town. Okay? You, Muhammad Taqi, you said that you want to talk about how to grow. This is your topic. Now, what is there within growing up in a small town? You want to control yourself more. You want to determine yourself more. So you said that I'm going to write about the advantages of growing up in a small town. يجوز صديقك هم يكتب على growing up in a small town لكن يكتب على disadvantages of growing up in a small town. فصارت الكنترولينج idea مالتك تختلف عن الكنترولينج idea that your friend has in his paragraph. نجي للثالثة. Most US universities require a 550 point TOEFL score. Okay, what is the suggested topic? Either your teacher asks you to write about universities in USA, or he asks you to write about TOEFL scores. ممكن أي وحدة من عندهم. if he asks you about US universities, you would say, what is there in US universities? What is the most common thing? You ask yourself. So you said that I'm going to talk about the TOEFL scores in US universities. Okay? Now, what is there within the US universities and the TOEFL score? You said that there are a number of reasons why the universities, this is the controlling idea, why the universities, they ask for that exact number, 550 points, to join them, to join the universities. You are going to mention the reasons. The ones who are getting 500, he is able to use the language, he mastered the language, he won't face difficulties in the college later on when he is going to join the US universities. He won't face difficulties in understanding, and, you know. So هذا المارك اللي هو محدديها, there are reasons behind determining this mark. فراح يكون التوبيك عندك هو US universities require 550 point for TOEFL test, and the controlling idea, انت طبعا ما راح تقدر تكتب عن كل ال US universities وعن كل ال TOEFL scores او الجنرال، لا راح تكتب بس the number of reasons why they ask for that specific يعني amount of score. I hope that I have answered you. Now, number 4, we have
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Air pollution in Mexico City is the worst in the world for a number of reasons. Yes, Surah Saad Hashim.
Yes. The topic is air pollution in Mexico City. And the controlling idea is a number of reasons.
Okay, so do you feel that the topic is air pollution in Mexico City only? Then إذا أنت قلتي هذه, this is the topic, and number of reasons, this is the controlling idea. What about the rest?
The topic is air pollution in Mexico City as the worst in the world.
Okay, so what is the suggested title by your teacher? Oh, not title, topic. What is the suggested topic by your teacher?
Air pollution in world in general.
Okay, yeah, so maybe he asked you to write about air pollution in the world. So you as one of the students, you say, okay, I'm going to write about air pollution in Mexico City because it was the worst one, okay? The worst one in the world. So you make it the topic, you make it more specific. And how you are going to talk about this topic, you would say, I am going to mention the reasons why it was the worst one in the world, okay? So this is the controlling idea. What else? Fixing a flat tire is on a bicycle is easy if you follow these steps. Okay, so I think we have Hala Abdullah Badr.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so fixing a flat tire on a bicycle is easy is the topic. If you follow these steps is the controlling idea.
Okay, what was the suggested topic by your teacher?
I think it would be fixing a flat tire or fixing a bicycle. One of both, maybe.
Okay, it could be fixing a tire or fixing a bicycle. So you would use both of them. And you make it more specific. You say that I'm going to talk about how to fix the tire in a bicycle. Tire. Okay, and then I'm going to mention the steps of how to do it.
Yeah, good. Exactly.
Good, exactly. Now, Shayma Shafiq. Yes, Shayma Shafiq.
Yes. Number 6. There are several enjoyable ways to travel between the USA and Qatar. Karato.
Yeah, Kurato.
Kataro.
Kurato, yeah.
Yes.
Kurato.
There are travel enjoyable ways is the controlling idea, and traveling between the USA and Karatero is the topic.
It is the topic. So what was the suggested topic by your teacher?
Um,
What was the suggested topic by your teacher?
Only traveling between USA, traveling.
Traveling, good. Traveling. This is the suggested topic. He asked you to write about traveling. So you choose to talk about traveling between USA and the other country, and this is the topic. And the controlling idea, you said that there are several enjoyable ways. I am going to mention the different enjoyable ways to travel between these two countries. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Now we have number 7, animals in danger, and we have Noor Al Huda Mahmoud Khalaf. Yes, ya Noor Al Huda. Yes, ya Noor Al Huda.
ماشي كانت عندي مشكلة بالمعلومات سويتها.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Animal is danger of becoming exciting come from a wide range of
Extinct,
countries.
Mama, not exciting. Extinct.
Extinct.
Okay, animals in
Extinct,
danger
yes.
of becoming extinct. We come from.
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Animal of danger of becoming extinct. It's the topic, and the wide range of come from wide range of countries is the controlling sentence.
Controlling sentence?
And the teacher.
We don't have controlling sentence. We have controlling idea.
Controlling idea.
Okay, we don't have controlling sentence, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I think the teacher want me to talk about this countries.
No, countries.
Yeah.
No.
That have a.
No. What is the most important thing?
The extinction of
animals in danger. No.
Animals.
Animals in danger. This is the topic which is suggested by your teacher. Animals are in danger. Okay, he suggested for you animals in danger. So you would say what I'm going to talk about if animals, or maybe animals only. So if he's saying for you to write about animals, you say I'm going to say how animals are in danger and what kind of danger, that some of them are going to be vanished or they are not going to be found in the world, which is becoming extinct. And this was because of some policies were followed in certain countries. They are killing animals, they are hunting them, okay, they are using them for specific purposes. So this is the controlling idea. The topic is animals in danger of becoming extinct. The suggested topic may be animals, maybe animals in danger, okay? And the controlling idea is that wide range of countries. Okay. Now, effective. By the way, it is. This topic sentence. I don't say that these are good topic sentences. By the way, if you just to let you know that I don't say that these sentences are good topic sentences. What did I say? I say that these sentences are suggested topic sentences. Okay, so having sentence like the one in number 7, if you look at it carefully, later on we will say whether these sentences are good or not. We would say this is okay. It has a topic under controlling idea, but after all, it is not a good topic sentence. Because you will feel, you as a writer, you are lost within wide range of countries. You are lost within the wide range of countries. Okay? How many countries you are going to mention? Wide range, very, the circle is very big. Okay? So As I said, these are suggested topic sentences. I didn't say they are good topic sentences. Get it? Number 9, number 8.
Excuse
Sorry.
me, doctor,
Yeah.
but I have a question.
Yes, yeah, Farah.
In number 6, there are several enjoyable ways. I think it's the same thing like the number 7. It's not a good topic sentence because there is something different between there are several enjoyable ways.
No, Farah. When
It's,
I say
it's,
several enjoyable ways, how
I
many
think
numbers
it's
you are
general.
going? Yeah, how many points you are going to mention?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's really general. There's a lot
No,
of enjoyable ways to travel.
but several make it more determined.
Ah,
Okay, several make it more determined. You didn't say many enjoyable ways. You said what?
when we
Several.
circle,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Get it now? When you
Now I
say
get it. There's a
several.
difference between number 6 and 7.
Okay, yeah,
In
of
number 7,
course.
it's really general.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
we with number 6, we've said several enjoyable ways. How many numbers you are going to mention? من كلمة
Yeah, we can
بعض.
mention a few numbers.
Yeah, of course, from 3 till 7, not more than
Till
7.
7.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
it could be covered within a paragraph. It could be covered within a paragraph. It would be acceptable. Like when you say many, a lot
Many.
of, wide range, it is very general.
It's not a good topic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. Now, can I answer the 8?
Okay.
Yeah. Effective leadership requires special qualities that anyone can develop.
Special, ya Farah.
Specific.
Good.
Excuse me, it's specific. Yeah. So effective leadership, it's the topic sentence because it's a good topic and requires specific qualities that anyone can develop. It's the controlling idea.
Good.
Because we will talk about these qualities in detail.
Qualities.
So it's the controlling idea. Qualities.
Can you tell me what is the type of the sentence, ya Farah?
The type of the sentence? Can you just give me a minute to?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Just think. Who can answer this one? I'm going to lower down your hands. Who can answer this sentence? What is the type of this sentence? What is the type of this sentence? Yes, ya Muna Hashim. Thank you, Muna. Thank you, Farah. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Farah.
Yes. Yeah, welcome. We have complex sentence because we have that anyone can develop. This is independent clause, and we have effective leadership requires specific qualities. This is dependent clause. So we have a complex sentence.
What is the type of the clause within the complex sentence? Do you know?
What?
Can you repeat me? The type of the clause.
Type of clause. Relative clause.
Relative adjective of the clause. Relative clause. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Amna.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now, number 9. Fatma Abdullah Salman. Yes, ya Fatima. Yes, ya Fatima.
Yes, doctor. Understand the westboard into Lake Michigan. It is a topic.
Read it again.
Industrial waste powered into Lake Michigan.
Good.
It is a topic.
Good. Yeah.
Dramatic change in it is ability to support marine life.
To support marine life.
Support.
Yeah.
It is a controlling idea.
It is a controlling idea. What is the suggested topic for you by your teacher?
Waste board.
No. Industrial waste. Okay. Industrial waste. Okay.
Just
so he said for you to talk about the industrial waste, and you prefer to talk about industrial waste in in a specific place in America, and you would say what is the disadvantages of having this industrial waste. It's going to lead to dramatic changes in its ability to support marine life, so it would affect upon the sea life. Okay, this is the controlling idea. Yeah, thank you. In order to the last one, I think this is the last one, in order to fully yes, yes, هدى عبد السلام حاشوش. Yes, هدى عبد السلام حاشوش.
Yes, Doctor. In order to fully explore the wreck of Titanic, scientists must address several problems.
Yes.
The topic is the wreck of Titanic.
This is the suggested topic by your teacher. والأفضل هو شنو قال لكم Titanic, to write about Titanic, and you want to talk about the work of Titanic. Okay. Yeah.
And the scientist must address several problems as the controlling idea.
This is the controlling. Don't ask me. Answer me. Don't ask.
No, this is it is the controlling idea.
So, yes, that's right. So scientists must address several problems. This is the controlling idea. Now, we finished within these exercise sentences, within the exercises, and I said that they are suggested topic sentences, and I didn't say that they are good topic sentences. Okay, not all of them. Most of them are good, but not all of them. Now, we come to yeah, Mohammed.
Can I ask a question about controlling idea?
Yeah, of course.
Can become this control idea before the topic sentence or not?
Yeah, of course, we have it in one of the
like number 6, there are several enjoyable.
Yeah, number 2 also, there are several advantages. Okay, there are several enjoyable ways. Number 2 and number 6. The controlling idea can precede the topic.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible, of course. It depends upon the writer. How does he want to does he want to pay attention, the readers to pay attention to pay attention the reader to the idea from the beginning or later on? It depends. There are several enjoyable ways. هو ليش احنا نخليها بالبداية ونخليها بعدين? To give it more emphasizing by the readers. Yeah, to pay attention more to it. When it is put at the beginning, the reader will read it firstly, he will pay attention more. Okay, and of course it will help him to understand the rest of the paragraphs later on. Okay, so it is possible to have it at the top controlling idea to be before the topic or after it. لكن you have to write it in a correct way. مو مثل من الساعة عندي طالب من الطلاب هسه مثلا عندنا there are several advantages to growing up in a small town. If I ask you to change it to be the topic at the beginning, what are you going to say? Can you think of it?
Me, doctor?
Yeah. If you have an answer,
Any number?
Number 2. I want you to start within the topic, not within the controlling idea. What you are going to do?
Okay, there are several advantages to growing up in a small town. This small town, this topic.
I didn't ask you to determine where is the topic. No, I want you to rewrite it, to rewrite this sentence, starting within the topic.
Starting with the topic.
Yeah.
There are small in the small. Growing up in the small town, there are several advantages.
There are several advantages. Really, how many subjects you are going to have? How many subjects you are going to have?
Growing up in a small town.
Town, not town. Town. Yeah.
Town.
Okay.
Town. Growing up in the small town are several advantages.
What?
Are several advantages.
Can you say are? يعني growing up in a small town are
sorry,
several
sorry,
advantages.
is,
is
of course.
is
Okay.
هي
Yes, of course.
هي
Because
يعني
there's a
العيش
singular.
في مدينة صغيرة هي مميزات عديدة، يصير بالعربي نقول هيك، العيش في مدينة
No,
صغيرة هي مميزات عديدة.
no. Just several advantages.
No, wrong يا محمد. يعني
Growing up in a small town.
Okay.
No.
كرم عبد اللطيف جابر. Yes, let's listen to كرم.
Yeah, good morning. We can say growing up in a small town has several advantages.
Good. Growing up in a small town has several advantages. This is the correct way of connecting it. Yeah, you cannot say is or am.
Okay.
Yeah, has several advantages. There are.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yeah.
Number 8, no one answered it. We just talked about the type of the sentence.
No, she answered it, and then I asked her what is the type of the sentence. Because she did it in a hurry, you know. She did it correctly. So I want to check your understanding. I asked her what is the type. Effective leadership. She said effective leadership. This is the topic, and specific qualities that anyone can develop. This is what.
Yeah, the controlling idea.
Okay, and then I asked her what is the type of the sentence. She's a good girl, Farah. I know that she is a good girl.
Yeah, she's amazing. I know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have what is the job of the topic sentence. Now.
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
I'm Fedek. So about number 9, why we can say the topic sentence is marine life, or it's gonna be too general?
Okay.
Yes.
Industrial waste poured into the Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan has
led to dramatic changes in its ability to support marine life.
Marine life, yes.
Which one you are going to talk about in the rest of the sentences?
In the rest of the sentence.
What you are going to explain in the rest of the sentences? You are going to talk about what? Are you going to talk about?
I think it depends on the topic that my teacher gave to me.
Not necessary. What you are going to write down later on will show you what. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. What I'm going to write about later on.
Okay, we're gonna write about industrial waste, right?
You cannot write industrial waste. You are going to mention the dramatic changes that this industrial waste are going
to support.
You are not going to mention one changes, one dramatic, second dramatic.
No, we should have several reasons, and we're gonna mention it.
Yeah. Okay. So now
I get it. Yes.
Now it is clear why this is the topic and this is the controlling idea.
Because I take it like a marine life is the
topic.
We should talk about the marine life.
No, you are not.
Because we're gonna its ability to support marine life. So I thought we should talk about marine life. Yeah, but I get it now.
It is clear
Thank
now,
you.
right? Yeah.
That's
why I said for you that the topic sentence is the key to your sentences, the following sentences.
Yes,
you have to write it in a good way, in a correct way, in order not to fall in a dilemma, when you are going to write down. If your topic sentence is not good one, whatever you are going to write, you will say, okay, it is within the topic sentence, You are not going to finish your paragraph within 9, 10, 12 sentences. You are going to write and write and write. You will feel you are lost.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So the first point is that write the topic sentence in a good form, in a good way, in a good structure. Everything is going to be easy for you later on. You are going to be systematic and organized.
Okay, so I just have another question.
Yes.
In the previous lecture, I think we said we should have a controlling idea with every paragraph that we will write.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But
Now
the topic sentence, it's not necessary to have it
yeah,
in every program.
yeah, you were in a hurry and you you answered my question, which I want just to revise an idea.
Yes.
Before I said for you, which is more important, to have a topic sentence or to have a controlling idea in your paragraph?
I think control idea.
Yeah, of course it is a
Yes.
controlling idea. Why? Can you just يعني, continue your speech? Yeah.
Because we're gonna write according to the control idea.
Yeah, why the controlling idea is very important and you have to have a controlling idea in every single paragraph?
Because it's related to the topic sentence.
You said it is related to the topic sentence. So
Well, to be more organized in our writing.
Okay, it is okay. You have it to be more, but there is one more point I mentioned before, and you said it right now. But
yeah, we discussed about this before. That's why I'm asking you now.
Yeah.
I forget about
you
it. Yeah.
forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Muhammad
I'm sorry.
Faiz, do you remember? Do you remember Muhammad Faiz? Now
Yes.
let us make the question clear for all of you.
Yes.
We have two terms: topic sentence and controlling idea. Within the topic sentence, most of the time, يعني in most cases, we have a topic sentence in our paragraphs. Within the topic sentence, we have the topic and the controlling idea, right? So, in the paragraphs, is it necessary? Which is necessary to be found? The topic sentence necessary, يعني you ought to have. It does not depend. It doesn't depend upon the writer. No, it should be there, whether the writer he likes or he dislike. Okay, he dislikes it. Which one? The controlling idea or the topic sentence? Farah said it is the controlling idea. Why?
Doctor, it's Fedek, not Farah.
Sorry, Fedek, yes, sorry. Fedek. Muhammad Faiz, do you know
Yep.
the answer?
I think to control your paragraph, to be more specific about your paragraph.
No. It is okay what you are saying, but more than that, I explained for you more. Yes, yeah, Muna Hashim?
Yes, doctor, because controlling idea limits our paragraph. We will talk about just a certain points about our topic. We have general topic. We have
No. Okay, you said what are you saying is okay, but not what I am after. Mus'ab Ahmed. Mus'ab Ahmed.
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yeah, Mus'ab.
Yes, controlling idea is talking more than topic sentence. I mean, in many details. The topic is just, and the controlling, there are many details we can write it in the control.
No. Yes, Huda Abdussalam Hashush.
For the unity.
What do you mean for the unity?
For the unity for the whole paragraph?
No. Yes, Huda Abdikarim Qasim.
Yes, because the topic is what is given by the teacher, and the controlling idea is what the writer or the student
you are
is
talking far away from what I am
about.
after. Not topic. I am talking about the topic sentence, not the topic. Not the topic. The topic sentence. Muhammad Faiz. Going back to Muhammad Faiz. هو أنا ما جاي أقول يعني طبعا هواي عندي ناس زينين يعني، بس إذا فرح سئلت معناها أنتم ما لاقين إلى الآن الجواب يعني أنتم متحاكين بيناتكم وما عارفين، فقلتوا خلينا نذبها للمدرسة نفجرها قنبلة إلها وهي تحلها إلنا. ها يا محمد فائز.
Yeah, sorry, my hands was raising.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you. Pay attention to me. Having the topic sentence is, yes, necessary, but sometimes the writer doesn't put his controlling idea in one sentence. So, in this case, we don't have a topic sentence, but definitely we have what? A controlling idea distributed, but in more than one sentence. So, in each single paragraph, good paragraph, there is what? There is a controlling idea. If the writer put the controlling idea in one sentence, so we would have a topic sentence. But if the writer put the controlling idea in two sentences, in this case, we don't have a topic sentence. Thus, the topic sentence is not found in every single paragraph. It depends upon the writer. How does he put his topic sentence? How does he write his controlling idea? Sorry. How does he write his controlling idea? It is clear now? Is it clear now? Fedek, where are you?
Yeah, it's clear. I ask it because there is a video. They said that controlling idea is a part of the topic sentence, but now it's not, right? Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
The controlling idea, definitely it is a part of the topic sentence. Yeah, Fedek.
Yeah.
The controlling idea is part of the topic sentence.
Yeah, but topic sentence is not
بس خليني
necessary.
أكمل بس خليني أكمل. When,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
if the teacher put the controlling idea in one sentence.
In one sentence.
In one sentence. So this sentence is the topic sentence. The controlling idea, it is part of the topic sentence if it is in
If
one
it's one
sentence. But if the writer doesn't like to put it in one sentence, he put it in two sentences. What would you have?
So here's not part. It's not a part.
Okay. Okay, get it?
I'm so grateful for you. Thank you.
Welcome. Now,
excuse me, doctor. I have a question.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So we said that the controlling idea is what we discuss or talk about in the rest of the paragraph. We just said that, right? So how do a teacher or a person can put it in one sentence and we call it just that, like we call it a topic sentence, and that there we don't mention, like we don't discuss this. How do we make a paragraph then?
No, I didn't say this. I said, for example, you are within, let us say, يعني أبسط شيء راح ناخذ هسه number 2. مو? When you say that there are several advantages to growing up in a small town, what is the topic? Growing up in a small town, right? What is the controlling idea? Several advantages. What you are going to say? The first advantage to growing up in a small town, blah, 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 blah. The secondly, these advantages are related to what? To growing up in a small town. فإحنا يعني we are talking about the topic sentence embeddedly, you know, it is there understood by the reader. يعني انت قصدك انت شنو جاي تقولين؟ جاي تقولين ستي شلون احنا نقول ان الكنترولينج عادي هي راح نحكيها بباقي الجمل بينما احنا التوبيك هو الاهم، مو صحيح؟ صحيح، مو هذا اللي انت جاي تقصدينه. جاي اقول لك now and there are several advantages to growing up in a small town. هذه التوبيك sentence, right؟ التوبيك growing up in a small town. انطيني هسه جمله باللي بعدها بالسبورت سنتنسز. حاولي تكوني لي هسه اي جمله بالسبورت سنتنسز بحيث انا هسه اقول لك شلون انها انت بعدك تحكي بالتوبيك، بعدك تقولين التوبيك.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna mention what the advantage is, like you have a small group of friends and connected like this.
No, these smaller,
still unrelated to the topic.
These small groups of friends, they are where? Where are
the
they?
Town with you.
In the small town, right?
Yes, yes.
The second thing, you can, for example, go to anywhere where do you like within a limited time, right?
Yeah.
It is where? Within the small town.
Yeah. So it's still connected to the topic and controlling idea.
Of course. The topic the topic and the controlling idea is still connected. لكن حتى تكون عندك to make the task easy for you, where is the controlling idea? Where is the topic? Ask yourself, what I am going to write about? I'm going to write about the reason. So the reason is the controlling idea. What I am going to write about? I'm going to write about a certain certificates. So these certain certificates are the controlling. هي اللي راح شوفوا هي اللي راح أنا بعدين أتناولها بالrest of the sentences. Okay?
Yeah.
Get it?
Thank you.
Well.
Yes.
Now, after that we said that the job of the topic sentence. Now, it is very important to read these 3 lines, that it is helpful. The topic sentence is a helpful guide to both the writer and the reader. And I think you have discussed this the last year. انتوا ناقشتوا هذا الشيء السنة اللي فاتت. Right? How it is a good guide for the writer? How it is a good guide for the writer? If the writer put the topic sentence at the beginning of his paragraph, it will be easy for him to know which information he is going to write down and which information he is not going to mention. This is the benefit of having the topic sentence, okay, for the writer. For the reader, to have the topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph, he is going to guess what he is going to be the rest of the sentences. Then he would be able to determine whether these sentences are within the topic sentence or they are not. For example, if I say, as I said, for example, if I say there are several advantages to growing up in a small town, and I mentioned the first advantage, and then I said, for example, I like to live in a big city. You will see that as a reader, you will understand and you will get that this idea, this sentence is what? Is irrelevant. Why? Because the topic is about small towns, not about big city. You will be able to delete this sentence and you will able to say that this sentence is a relevant sentence. لكن تصوروا إذا مثلا تقولون بالبداية I like to live in a big city, and then later on you said there are several advantages to growing up in a small town. بقراءتكم الأولى that you like a big city راح تعتبروها it is okay, I like to live in a big city. مو صحيح؟ لكن من راح تشوفون in that there are several advantages والبقية من الجمل تحكي على several advantages to live in to grow up in a small town. راح بعدين بالقراءة الثانية يلا راح تكتشفون in I like to live in a big city هذه irrelevant sentence. It is a helpful guide for the writer and the reader. The writer can see what information to include and what information to exclude if there is a topic sentence, of course. And the reader, on the other hand, can see what the paragraph is going to be about. Therefore, for these reasons, it is better prepared to understand it. Having the topic sentence within the paragraph would enforce the understanding of the paragraph. An important point to remember is the following: that the topic sentence is a complete sentence. It is not a fragment. Okay? That containing both a topic and a controlling idea. Now, then we have the position of the topic sentence. واحنا هذا هم حاكينا قبل وشارحينه قبل، بس هنا أنا منطتكم أمثلة للposition of the topic sentence. The topic sentence could be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the paragraph. What is the preferred place? Well, I didn't say what is the correct place. What is the preferred place for the topic sentence? What is the preferred place for the topic sentence? Do you know? What is the preferred place, the placement? Yes, yeah, Muhammad Faiz.
Yeah, the first sentences.
At the beginning, you mean? Don't say the first sentences. No.
The paragraph.
At the beginning of the paragraph.
In the paragraph.
At the beginning of the paragraph. Know
Yeah.
how to use the language, please. Know how to use the language. It is at the beginning of the paragraph.
Yeah, sentences in the paragraph.
Yeah, at the beginning of the paragraph. But when you say the first sentences, it could be the second sentence, the third sentence, right? من تقول the first sentences ممكن تكون the second sentence، ممكن تكون the third sentence، لأن هي كلها الجمل الأوائل.
Yeah, but
مو
yeah.
لكن من تقول at
Yeah,
the
you
beginning
ask,
of the paragraph, it is clear that it is the first one. Now, the most suitable place for the topic sentence is to be at the beginning, but it is not wrong to be in the middle or at the end. Now, when it is at the beginning of the paragraph, it gives reader an idea of what they will read. This helps them understand the paragraph more easily. فلهذا it is preferred to be at the beginning. شوفونا طبعا هنا عندنا 3 أمثلة، واحدة من عندهم هو يكون at the beginning, the second one in the middle, the third one at the end. Okay? Now, what are the features of a good topic sentence? The features of a good topic sentence is that you shouldn't write a simple fact. You know, a simple fact. Like what? Like you should wear uniform, or you should drink water. No, you can't say that. يعني ممكن انت تعدلها تقول مثلا هنالك ميزات عديدة لشرب الماء. It is better to wear uniform in what? In office, in government institutes. Okay, هتكون أفضل من you should wear uniform. فلا, don't use simple facts. For example, you have here Thomson Edison invented the light bulb. It is a detail, and this could be used in the body of the paragraph. For example, يعني ممكن هذه تكون one of the sentences within the rest of the paragraph. ممكن تكون ال topic sentence. There are several great inventions in our life. Okay? One of them is what? The invention of the light bulb. It could be. لكن don't start your paragraph within a simple fact. So واحد من عندكم يقول لي ست هي fact. أقول له لأن هي fact. You can't add more information about it. You cannot say more about it. Okay? The topic sentence shouldn't be a question. It's not a question. وهذه طبعا معظم اكو اساتذه ينصحون بها، يقول لك خلي التوبيك sentence a question, which is wrong. يعني انت check your book and check most of the books in composition and check the topic sentences. You will find rare sentences in a questioning form. معظم الsentences التوبيك sentences تكون in affirmative. It could be negative, but not in a questioning form. So don't write the topic sentence in a question form. For example, you say who invented the light bulb we use today. إذا كانت هذه التوبيك sentence مالتك راح يكون الجواب مالتها هي and that's it. You cannot add more about it. You say Thomson Edison invented the light bulb and that's it. Add this year وكلها راح تكون في جملة واحدة وخلاص. You cannot add more information about it. The topic sentence shouldn't be too general and shouldn't be too specific. We mentioned this in the previous lectures. A complete idea and not a fragment. A complete idea and not a fragment. The topic sentence should be a complete idea and not a fragment. يعني, when you say, for example, Stonehenge in Britain built 3,500 years ago to track the movement of the sun. When you say, for example, this is incomplete. Okay? cannot say it just like this one. Talking about smoking. Talking about smoking. What? Talking about smoking is something or leads to something. Okay? Parents can help their children be successful in school by encouraging them. This is a good one. This is a good sentence because it is a complete one. Okay? لكن ممكن نقول by encouraging them in several ways. بتكون أفضل. What are the ways to encourage the parents؟ بعد جاي أقول لكم هنا إن أنا هذه suggested topic sentences not good ones. هسه عندنا هنا what؟ example I swim. طبعا أنا is fun وليس if fun. Is fun. Swimming is fun. This sentence is too general to be developed. Is fun in how it is fun. Okay, there's too much to say about the topic. I swim laps for 30 minutes every morning. This is okay. أنا أسبح 30 دورة what في كل يوم. okay يعني تستغرق من عندي 30 دقيقة. شنو رايدك أقول بعد غير هذا الشيء؟ It is very specific, too specific. Exercising every morning has several positive effects on my health. مو several positive effects. حددتها. على شنو؟ على my health, not anything else. So this is a good one. خلينا نسوي ما تبقى عندنا هذه 6 جمل هنا. خلينا نسوي عندهم. طبعا يقول لك هنا عندنا بعد عندنا شيء انا ما شرحت لكم اياه فوق ناس يعني صراحه هي announcement. Don't write announcement topic sentences. What is announcement? To advertise for something. Don't say it at the beginning, you know? It would be something not good. Okay, اللي هن announcement. Now, I like tennis. Yes, يا كاظم عادل. What do you think? This sentence is what? Too general, too specific, good or fact or announcement? Yes.
I think this is the fact because I cannot to more detail about
the fact?
I like tennis.
When you say it is a fact, يا كاظم, so it means everyone
sorry,
likes
general.
tennis.
Sorry.
Okay.
Too general, sorry.
This is general one. This is not a,
yes.
This is not a fact.
Sorry.
Because the fact we said that the facts no two people differ about this idea. This is the fact. ماكو اثنين يختلفون عليها. This paragraph will discuss the benefits of a healthy diet. So this is what? Yes يا منى فاخر. قمتي اليوم يا منى فاخر اللي ما قمتي؟ Yes.
لا ما قمت اليوم.
Okay. This paragraph will discuss the benefits of a healthy diet.
We'll discuss the benefits of a healthy diet. It's a good one.
Sentence? Yes.
It's a good one.
It is a good one?
Good.
Okay, it is a good one?
Yes.
Now, I said for you before.
Because they talk about the benefits.
I said for you before. Okay. What about others? خلينا نشوف الباقيين مربطين وياي ولا ما مربطين وياي. Yes يا راح انزل ايديكم واللي عنده شيء يرفعه. Yes يا محمد تقي. What do you think? Is it a good topic sentence? Number 2.
Yes, doctor. You mean the second one?
Yes.
This one, no, it's not good because it's too specific.
Too specific?
Yeah.
How
this paragraph will discuss the benefits.
The benefits. There are many benefits.
Benefits.
Not specific.
Yeah, there is many benefits.
Yes, Shahad Nazar. Yes, Shahad Nazar.
I mean, the idea.
Yes, doctor. Sorry, it's too general. I think that.
Not too general.
Can you hear me, doctor?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it is not too general. It is not too general. Yes.
It is fact?
No, not a fact. يلا خذوها واحدة ورا الثانية. Yes يا كاظم عادل. كاظم عادل. Callum?
I think this is not good sentence. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah, Callum.
Yes, I think that's not good. Yes, I think not good sentence because we have to. I cannot we will discuss because we'll discuss declarations.
So it is what?
I mean this. We can.
Declaration. Yes, good.
It is
اللي هي
not good sentence.
announcement. اللي هي
Yes.
declaration. I told you don't
Yes.
start your topic sentence. I am going to write about. This paragraph is about.
I mean that.
Yeah, you mean I know. I am explaining for others. This paragraph will discuss. This is
Okay.
declare. You declare something. You announce something. It is announcements. So be far away from such sentences. Don't write them down. Okay? Thus, this sentence is not a good one. Thank you, yeah, Kaba. Number 4. Sorry. Number 3. Yes. Samar Mehsin. Yes, yeah, Samar. Yes, yeah, Samar.
Yes, doctor. Yes. The Subaru Forester has 150 horsepower engine. It's fact.
It is a fact. So you can.
Yes.
It is not a good topic sentence. Okay, number 4. Yeah, Mus'ab. Number 4. Yeah, Mus'ab.
Yes. Number 4. There are many reasons why I enjoy walking tours when visiting new cities.
Yes.
I think it's a good
It is a good
sentence.
topic sentence. Thank you. Because there are many reasons. I'm going to talk about many reasons why I enjoy walking towers when visiting new cities. Okay. Winters are cold in New England. Winters are cold in yes, yeah. Yes, yeah, Muhammad Lefte.
Yes, doctor. This is a fact.
And
Winters are cold in New England. It is a fact. And maybe it's not good.
Not good. How comes?
Sorry, not good. Fact and specific.
No, not specific. General. Winters in general.
General. Sorry. Yes, the New
Winters in
England.
general,
This
okay?
general.
So this is general
Because
and
the
fact
city.
at the same time. So you cannot say that's a good sentence.
I can.
Okay. Ali Abdul Rasul. We have in Japan there are 2 types of marriage.
Yes, nice. In Japan, types of marriage. I think it's fact and too general.
Okay, this is a fact and too general.
Yes.
What do you think? We are not going to talk about these 2 types of marriage.
I think it's fact.
If it is a fact يعني مو نرجع احنا ما نحكي على البيرسونال فاكتس ما نحكي عن society facts احنا نحكي على الجنرال facts. So
General?
yeah, we are talking about general facts. Is it a general fact? Like for all of the people? What do you think?
Yes, I think it's too general and fact.
2 types. There are 2 types of marriage. احكي عن النوع الأول واحكي عن النوع الثاني. What do you think?
To specific.
Specific ليش يعني ما ممكن تكون it is a good topic sentence ما ممكن تكون good topic sentence.
Good topic. Yes.
Yeah, I ask you to write about marriage, wedding, and you choose Japan, and you said that there are 2 types of marriage in Japan, and you are going to talk about these 2 types of marriage.
ما شايف شنو يعني.
أنا اللي جاي أسألك شنو هسه؟ أنت انطيني حكاية أخيرة على in Japan there are 2 types of marriage. Is it
حقيقة
good?
fact.
Fact.
Good fact.
Good and fact. ما يصير good
Yes.
and fact. ما يصير good and fact at the same time. إذا هي fact ف you cannot, it is not a good topic sentence. If it is a fact, it is not a good topic sentence.
It's a fact, just fact.
So it is not a good topic sentence.
Yes.
الباقيين شو تقولون؟
Actually,
Yes.
because we have two types of marriage, we can discuss. We are going to discuss each one in a paragraph, and that's it. So it is good, not general, not specific.
Yeah, it could be a good topic sentence. Why? Because it is not too general, not too specific. I am talking about weddings, parties, and I am wedding types, and I am choosing Japan as one of the examples, and I am going to talk about the first one, the first type of marriage, and I'm going to give an example, for example, and I'm going to say the second type of marriage, and I'm going to give an example for it, and it could be a good topic sentence. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. That's all for today. I don't. By the way, you have answered the questions in your book in page number from 40 to 42, and you have this one. I want you to find out the topic of the paragraph. The topic. يا جماعة الخير رجاء أريدكم تنتبهون من أحكي أو من أسألكم. أكو فرق بين التوبيك وأكو فرق بين التوبيك sentence وأكو فرق بين controlling idea. Okay, فانتبهوا من أحكي لكم. What is the topic of the paragraph? What two main points does the writer make about the topic? In which two sentences does the writer say that there are two main points? What examples does the writer use to support each point? Okay, so I want you to do this one for our next lecture, and we will continue the following week. I hope so. If you have any question, you can ask for the first 10 minutes of the next lecture. لأن أنتوا يعني استنفذتوا أسئلتكم اليوم. Thank you for your coming, and you can go. Yes.
Excuse me, doctor. At the first of at the beginning of lecture, when you ask us and you want us to answer, I want to raise my hand, but my baby was crying and making noise, so I can't. So because of that, you can't hear anything. In fact, I was no for the answer, so I'm sorry.
Well, it is okay.
She's still crying.
Yeah,
Yes, thank
right?
you so much.
Okay.
And I hope I can participate in coming lecture. Yes, and I have some participate. Some of it's wrong, but I have.
Yeah, you try.
Yes.
You try, Shahrazad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you, and see you next week.
عفوا ست ندى، انا كنت داخل بالرابط الثاني لكن الساعه فصل النت وطلعت وتالي دخلت بالرابط الاول.
الرابط الاول شفتك.
عرفت هسه عندك مشكله بالرابط.
لا ما عندي مشكله، شفتك انا منه.
العفو أستاذي.
يس.
بس مريم علاء عبد اللطيف كانت موجودة بداية المحاضرة حيث قبل كم دقيقة، بس اتصلت عليه بلغتني إنه ما عندهم كهرباء والآيباد مالتها طفى. هي كتبت اسمها بداية المحاضرة وقبل لا تغادر، يعني يا ريت ما تحسبينها غياب.
فاطمة إيش؟
مريم علاء عبد اللطيف.
مريم علاء.
موجود اسمها، كتبت اسمها هي قبل لا يطفى الآيباد بالضبط، موجود بالكومنت.
اوكي، انا جاي اسوي ريكوردينج للي انتو جاي.
تمام، شكرا.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I am with you. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Calvin.
Yes.
Yes, but I have a question about the last point, the job in Japan. So topic, I check this the marriage. Sorry, marriage in the Japan is a topic. Where contract idea, there are two types.
Yeah.
Is correct?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
Welcome.